What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, subscribe to my channel. Be sure to like the button, like the video, comment, share, all of that, so I can get some new followers, viewers, and all that good stuff. But listen, y'all. The have and have-nots back, y'all. The have and have-nots are back, everybody. Do you hear me? Last night, Tyler Perry gave us a 2-episode, season, a mid-season premiere. Episode 11 and 12. And I must say, y'all know how critical we be of Tyler Perry. It's just 2 episodes. And I'm going to try not to have a long review, reviewing both episodes. I'm going to try my hardest not to, but listen. The quarantine, the coronavirus has blessed us because it has made Tyler take his lazy right now back to the basics and give us something good. Do you hear what I'm saying? Boy, I think we got something. Listen, it's 2 episodes, but I think we got something, y'all. I think we do. So nevertheless, the show comes on, picking up where it left off. You know, White slit his wrist. His wrist. Catherine is in there. God, help me. Help my son. The guards rush in. They drag Wyatt out. She crying. She asking questions. What's going on? Can you update me? Whoop-de-whoop. Look here. Part of me felt like, you know what I'm saying, you was just doing all that talk to your son about how you was going to do this and do that. And you lucky that we behind them with these bars, or you will be my, like, you were doing all that big girl talk, not cat. Now, I get it, he's still your son, but I don't know. Like I said, this is television, so, like, my reaction is basically, not basically, but all a representation of entertainment. Like, that's it. Not me in real life. I wish he would have just been over there just so happy. That would have been some great TV for me instead of seeing her cry. Oh, Wyatt, why? Tyler, you know what I'm saying? You should have gave us some entertainment, let her be happy. You know what I'm saying? That he tried to kill himself, because we knew Tyler wasn't going to write him off. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I say my reaction and what I wish is just from a pure entertainment perspective. Don't judge me, y'all. It's TV. So anyways, moving on back at, Hannah's rental, the house she rented from Catherine, rent free. Benny is going in. He is high. Like he just want Candace to confirm that Derek is the man who raped mommy, and as well as who was her daddy. And so Candace ain't going for it. She like, Benny, you wrong. You out of your mind. You out of your league. You know what happens when you be wrong and all of this. But Benny say, I'm not letting this go until I get some answers. I'm going to talk to mommy, and we going to find out the truth. And if she won't tell me, I go talk to him. And so Benny go as far as to tell Candace that we ain't going nowhere, because, Candace got her flight and she trying to leave and all of this. And Benny say, ain't nobody going nowhere until I find out who this nigga is. Now, see, these 2 episodes is great. I want Benny to find out who Derek is, just so Derek can beat his ass, if you know what I'm saying. Because we all know Benny ain't got no hands. We all know. So anyways, moving on, because like I said, I'm not going to try to be here long. It's 2 episodes, and my channel is not monetized, so it ain't no reason to me dragging nothing out. I'm going to keep it 1,000. So Oliver, he comes in Landon office, screwing his stuff, and was like, he got some information that might be helpful. And they kind of go back and forth with a little, childish ways. Well, if you don't want to know, I'll just keep it to myself. And, Landon tells him, boy, if you don't talk, I'm going to knock you out. That whole childish situation. And so Oliver tells Landon that he got some information about Candace. She leaving Savannah. She got a plane ticket, etc., etc. And so, yeah, he gives him that heads up. And so, Landon called one of his plugs named Jen, tells Jen that he needs her and her team to make sure they trace Candace for him for a short period of time. So, they gonna talent. Hey, listen, we got some stuff. So this Candace situation, we thought that she was in the clear. Y'all know how much we love Candace, but we're gonna get into it a little bit later. But this Candace situation gonna get good. So, anyways, moving on. Mitch goes to his family bar, and his cousin Vinny and Sammy, they just will not leave him alone. How did the black kid get the money? And so Mitch was like, what's so funny? You hate black people so much, but you date a black woman. And I'm just like, ooh, we didn't know that. And so the young lady, she shows up. She's black by the check box, but she definitely looks, she's a lighter tone. She's a house worker in the slave return. She wouldn't be out in the field like me. You feel me? Like, she got that cocoa caramel. Nah, it's lighter than that. She got that lotion color skin. The cocoa butter color skin. Maybe a little lighter than that, but y'all get what I'm saying. And so she brings Sammy a restraining order, and he like, look here, you don't know who I am. The law is not gonna protect you. This is my city. You my property. Be at my house when I get off so I can do what I do to you. And so she was like, I came because I want to let you know that I ain't afraid of you when it's over. And so, Mitch is making fun of him like, hey, you need some relationship advice. I got you, cuz, you know what I'm saying? You obviously don't know how to treat these black queens out here. Obviously, he don't. He feel like he could talk to him the way he was talking to the young lady. And then Vinny gets a call to let him know that Mama Rose has been arrested on for a DUI. So him and Sammy, they get up out of there. They going to get Mama. You feel what I'm saying? And they tell Mitch to stay here, and they was like, you can't pick and choose. And Mitch like, she my grandmama too. And I'm just like, they could have let that boy came down there. They ain't know they was gonna do at the end of the episode. They could have let him come. But nevertheless, Mitch had to stay. So moving on. Jeffrey and Madison comes, they arrive at David's house. And they come in all touchy and feeling on each other. And David is like, I'm here, he on the sofa. And so Jeffrey asked David, can Madison spend the night? And David was like, sure, that's fine. I was just finna go to the hospital. I got an emergency with Jim, da-da-da-da. And so they was like, well, you got your pajamas on, you sure? And he was like, yeah, I'm going. And so he goes outside, get his security car, because he don't even want the security to go back up in the house and see what them two doing. Now, they, while they downstairs, after David leave, Madison want Jeffrey to script and all this. But look, here's the problem I have with this. I ain't gonna spend too much time on it because it ain't none of my business. And like I said, it's pure entertainment. So don't be coming at me with that crazy talk. Please don't. It's entertainment. Jeffrey don't pay no bills. He ain't got no job. And it ain't his house. So considering those three things, he is out of line, in my opinion, coming in his daddy's house, touching and feeling on his boyfriend or girlfriend, it don't matter, and moving so free like it's okay to be doing all that touching and feeling stuff in your parents' home. Then had the nerve to ask his daddy, can he spend the night? Yeah, he grown, but it's like, clearly your daddy wasn't expecting, y'all to come to the house at that time of night, feeling on each other and doing all that kind of stuff. So they go upstairs and they do the nasty. Okay, cool, fine. I'm going to stay in order because like I said, we got some good stuff to talk about, y'all. So anywho, Jeffrey and Jeffrey is so bold with it. Madison was like, well, your dad's just going to have to get comfortable with it. We're together and we're going to be having lots of sex. And so Jeffrey, he get bold after they done take their shirts off and stuff. See, I got a stomach. I ain't got no six pack, but I ain't no hater though. You feel me? But anywho, Jeffrey gets so bold, so they go to my mama's house and have sex so she can watch us, do what we do. And I'm just like, boy, do you want to die? Like, boy, do you want to die? And Madison was like, yeah, but no, we not doing that. We not doing that. So anywho, moving on. We get introduced to new characters this season. I was just like, wait a minute now, Tyler. There's too many new people coming in. I gotta learn. So y'all be patient with a brother while I learn from names. So anyway, Oliver gets a call from Jimmy. I'm gonna tell y'all who Jimmy is in just a few. And Jimmy tells Oliver that, the girl he following, which I'm assuming is Candace. She went to the pharmacy store and got a drug test, and she been hanging out with Mitch Malone. And so Oliver asks Jimmy, does Jim know that he's working for his father? So Jimmy was like, nah, I keep my business separate. That ain't no issue. So and so he asks him, what does Jim has him doing? And Jimmy tells him, Jim just has me watching Veronica Harrington house, and that's it. And so Oliver tells him that he needs to meet him in Detroit, and he already know why. So I guess Oliver, like the light poles too. You feel what I'm saying? And so he say, you just meet me there. So anywho, Landon comes in on the back end, catches Oliver on the phone, asks who he's talking to. And Oliver was like, my girlfriend. And Landon was like, boy, I know good boy, you ain't got no girlfriend. But just know this, I'm learning so much about you. Okay? And he pretty much just left it at that. And so I'm kind of questioning, or at least hoping, that Landon got something in the works to be telling Oliver, because we found out on these 2 episodes that he got an agenda, folks. Oliver has an agenda thanks to Tyler. Tyler, boy, you ain't playing with him. The quarantine helped us out, baby. You feel me? So anywho, Hannah, old stupid ass, gonna go down to Mitch and them boy, talking about something. I'm here to talk to your family to see how safe my son really is. And Mitch was like, you can't be here. They don't like black people. You need to go. I told you everything was taken care of. And she said, well, everything's taken care of, then I'm good. Y'all, Hannah just working my nerves, y'all. She do. This ain't what mamas do. Mamas don't do nothing stupid. Mamas don't go to no, you know what I'm saying, no mobsters. Gangsters, mobsters, completely 2 different things. So he calls Benny and you know what I'm saying, tell Benny that, hey, your mama down here, you come get her. So yeah. So anyways, moving on, we get introduced to 2 more new characters. I'm assuming they twin brothers, because if I'm not mistaken, their names are Don and John. I'm gonna run through their part real quick, because I'm not really interested in stealing from Catherine Cryer or them in cahoots with Marty. So they some type of accountants. They launched a new business and they want to steal $5 million from Catherine to fund a new business. And Marty calls them a little later in the episode and let them know that Catherine has left Hannah, her maid, as her power of attorney. So any type of financial meetings or anything, they have to talk with Hannah. And they have already taken $5 million from Catherine. And so they came up with a plan like, hey, we're not going to contest this power of attorney, because if things go wrong, we could just blame the maid. So it's not a good plan to me. I ain't getting into it. So anywho, moving on. We did get introduced to another cat, but Tyler ain't playing. Tyler working, y'all. Tyler was working during the doggone corona quarantine, y'all. Tyler introduced us to Justin brother. And we found out Justin got brothers. But we get introduced to the brother, and his name is Tanner from New York. He came to check on Justin because mama has say Justin has been tripping. And as soon as he come in, he asked about his wife. So don't nobody know Justin not with his wife no more. Then he sees the pictures of Jeffrey all on the wall and say, who is this? You better not be doing that gay thing again, or me and the brothers, we gonna beat that ass like we did when you was in elementary school or middle school. And so I was saying to myself, nah, ain't nothing wrong with Justin being gay. Ain't nothing wrong with him liking what he likes. The problem is, if he was doing all this stalker stuff back then, please come beat Justin ass, y'all. I need to see it. Look here. I'm in the business of any time. You know what? I'm in the business of being entertained. Anytime I see Justin getting that ass beat. Do you hear me? Come on, Tyler. Tyler, boy, hey. Tyler, you working? Come get it to me. Hey, anytime, because for me, I don't like Justin. He been moving too shady the whole time he been on the show. I don't care that he like men, but it's the way he go about liking men. Stalking, slapping mamas, being disrespectful to daddies. How you think you gonna date somebody's son when you can't even be respectful to the parents? We need that ass beat every episode. Every episode, Tyler. I need it. Come on now. So anywho, moving on to Veronica, this scene, I ain't gonna really too much touch base on her, parts on these 2 episodes because it was just more so sexual pleasure. Like, one of the thugs that she worked with in the past was in her pool, and he eat a little cooler, and she invited him upstairs, and he up there stroking, and she said she ain't feeling nothing. So, and ain't nothing to touch on there. You feel what I'm saying? So let's not waste our time with that. So anyways, moving on, Benny shows up. Him and Candace shows up to the bar to get Hannah. She ain't trying to leave. So Candace was like, let me call Milo. And she tells Benny, you got 5 minutes to get your mama up out of here, or we gonna have to do it another type of way. Because y'all, mama can't talk to them because it's just gonna set everything back. And, they try to tell, like, Hannah, they don't like blacks in here. Hannah was like, the hell? This ain't the 50s. I can sit wherever I want. And I'm just saying to myself, y'all just let her get her ass beat one time. For TV. I wouldn't do it in real life now. See, for TV, y'all watch P Valley now. Y'all seen the girl Diamond beat her mama, the preacher. Listen, purely entertainment. So don't be coming at me talking about, man, that's wrong. This is purely television. Entertainment, okay? Don't come at me about none of that side for that more accomplished stuff. Nah, Tyler, you need to bring me aboard, Tyler. I'll get you right. So, anyways, that's how episode 11 went on. So then episode 12 comes on. Jim, he gets a visit from Jimmy. And what's so funny? Because we find out who Jimmy is. Jimmy is Jim's son, a.k.a. one of Celine's sons by Jim. So I'm sure we'll be getting introduced to another one later. But let me tell you what I dislike about it. Celine was so gone by that crying ding-along. I need to stop that. That ain't even me, y'all. That ain't even me. But look, the fact that she named this boy Jimmy just bothered me. Like, why you ain't they? Like, come on, Jim didn't want you. Jim. Like, no, he ain't. Long story short, Jimmy pulled out a fake gun. Look, I ain't trying to spend too much time on Jimmy because Jimmy just trying to, I don't know what his agenda is yet, but he pretty much scared up Jim into begging for his life and all that. But he kind of got him where he want to. You feel what I'm saying? So anyways, moving on. Catherine is in the jail cell crying for the guards. Guard! And so one of the other ladies in jail tell Catherine she need to hush all that before she put them hands on her. And we find out that Mama Rose is in jail, and Mama Rose tells him to chill out. She good. Mama Rose has a lazy boy in the county jail, y'all. That's how you know she big stuff, man. She don't changes in the cell. She got a lazy boy, and so she don't. Mama Rose offered some help to Catherine. At this point, Catherine don't know who Mama Rose is, so she said, "I want your help. I am Catherine Cryer." So, excuse me. Pardon me. So Mama Rose calls for a security guard, correctional, whatever they call up in there, and they come running. And that's when Catherine finds out that she's Mama Rose. And Catherine was like, "I apologize. You know my husband." And Mama Rose say, "Yeah, I ain't forget. Your son Wyatt, he stabbed my boy, Vinny. And I ain't forgot about it." And Catherine, I thought we took care of that. Mama Rose like, no, we good. But so then she asked Mama Rose for some help, and Mama Rose say he'll be back, but until then, I need some peace and quiet. So I'm interested, just a smidget, to see how Mama Rose and Catherine gonna get along in jail. I'm somewhat curious. So, anyways, moving on to Wyatt I don't know, committed suicide, so I give me some drugs up in the hospital. Look at that boy. He in the hospital begging the nurse for some pain meds, and of course they ain't gonna give him none. So she pretty much just leave him in there. Then Jimmy comes in. You don't remember who I am, do you? I'm your brother. And Wyatt was like, "Oh yeah, your mama cleaned my house. Like, tell her, you should go clean something as well." So they have they little back and forth. Wyatt tells him, "If I owe you anything and you ain't getting no money," like, I thought that was kind of funny, like, but Jimmy was like, "Look, I'm your brother, you privileged, you had a head start and you still managed to throw it away." Like I said, I ain't into all that, but I am curious to see, you know, Jimmy's role in how he's going to, you know, do all of this. Like, I don't know what his agenda is quite yet, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be something good. Because like I say, Tyler had 3 months to give us something good, y'all. All right, now. So anyways, moving on, Jeffrey and Madison. Jeffrey doing some tricks in the bed for Madison. And I don't even know what they talked about, so I'm skipping that part, y'all. So anyways, moving on, we find out that Veronica new maid Laura, I don't know what her boyfriend name is, but she got a boyfriend. I'm gonna just call him boyfriend from now. So she's showing boyfriend all the clothes Veronica gave him. And so then we get a knock at the door, and it's Derek. And I'm just like, oh my God, where you been? I need no chilling. I'm just like, Hannah need to talk to you. Like, you know, I'm like, where you been, boy? Like, you been gone for a mighty long time. And so Derek came up in there, and guess what? Cause I ain't trying to make this long, y'all. We find out that Derek is working with them to hustle and rob Veronica of every penny that she has. And y'all, when he said that, I hit it, cause you know, I just watched the show this morning, cause I was watching that basketball last night. I hit the pause button on the TV, and I said, that goddamn Tyler, boy, you ain't playing. Tyler, boy, you working, boy. Tyler, boy, hey. I did not see Tyler writing Derek script to where he trying to get even or get over on Veronica. I was just like, now I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't know if it's gonna work. Cause look now. I don't know how long we can last, but you know, we could draw out, stretch out. I'm so excited, y'all. But I don't know how long Tyler can keep writing the script with Veronica keep having the heads up on everybody. So this might be it. And it's gonna be Derek, y'all. Derek. I was just like, oh my God, Derek finna win game. And so they got this whole thing mapped out. Laura gonna be the maid. Boyfriend gonna be the boy toy, cause y'all know Veronica like that young meat. And they gonna get the account numbers and all of that. And I'm just like, boy, Tyler, boy, like, you ain't like, boy, you was working. Y'all, Tyler was working. So anyway, let me just, okay, let me move on there. They supposed to do like a split, 50-50, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think Derek gonna get him no 50-50, but we gonna see. But I ain't mad at it, though. I ain't mad. So anyways, moving on. Monica kicked the little thug. I mean, not Monica. Veronica kicked the thug out her bed. You know, calling him small penis and all that type of stuff. I say I ain't gonna talk about John and Don and all of that. Mitch gets a text from his cousins. It's like they, you know, they at the jail. They'll be back in a moment. So he pretty much tells Benny and Candace that they got to get Hannah up out of the line. And so Benny tells Hannah, you know, Mama, we need to go, and nobody's gonna hurt you. Hannah was like, I know ain't nobody gonna hurt me. I'm good. Like, I'm Hannah Young. And so Candace said, you got 43 seconds. And so Hannah wasn't budging. So Candace said, Benny, go home. She called the thugs up in there, and they got Hannah and took her ass up out of there. And you know what I'm saying? Hannah was like, I can't believe this shit. And I'm just like, you should, like, you don't let other people take care of stuff, baby. Like, you ain't in these streets. You don't know nothing about this lifestyle. Like, go on about your business, girl. So anyways, moving on. David returns home. Madison is leaving. His security is a young lady by the name of Alyssa, a new character, y'all. She waiting on David. Come to find out she was a friend of Erica. She trying to convince David that Erica was not using him, that she was genuinely in love with him, and she got a video for him. Shows David the video, and next thing you know, she offers to come in and finish what Erica started, because she's just as good, if not better. You know, she used to work for Candace as well, so you know, David ain't trying to hear Madison come outside. Work, girl, work, all that, you know. I ain't know Madison had all that. I thought he was just, you know, a regular guy, but, you know, I ain't hating on him. So, David on the inside peeping out the window of this woman do her thing in his fountain and all that. So, you know, it's just a matter of time before David falls. Because, I mean, hell, your son getting some goddamn play up in the house, and that's your house. You ain't getting none. That something got to change, buddy. Like, that ain't how that work. So anyways, moving on, Oliver and Jimmy, they meet up. They meet up, and Jimmy give Oliver some cocaine, and he wants to know more about what his team has on Candace and Jimmy. I done told you everything I know. And so, long story short, Oliver tells Jimmy that his daddy is gonna run for president against Charles because anybody can be the goddamn president. And so basically Oliver is working for Landon and Charles to get inside information to take down their campaign, etc., etc. So, hey, it works for me, baby. It works for me. So moving on, Benny is home, calls Veronica, asking for Derek's number and address, and she telling him, "You come over here and you know, drop something in me, and I'm gonna get you right." So that's pretty much Veronica thing. So the show pretty much went off with the Malones. They all arrive at the jail to get Mama Rose out. The Officer Warren, or whatever his name is, he's so afraid of them to the fact, but he stands up for himself and tells them that they can come back tomorrow when the courts open to get their mama out. But that's all I got for y'all. Happy Wednesday. You know the vibes. Be sure to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.